Okay, picture this. It's 3 a.m. The baby is crying, you've tried absolutely everything, and you are just desperate for an answer. So you grab your phone, and you're immediately hit with a tidal wave of totally conflicting advice. Sound familiar? Well, today, we're diving into an AI-first idea that promises to be a life raft in that crazy sea of information.
To really wrap our heads around this, let's just start with a question. How many decisions do you think a parent actually makes in one single day? I mean, just take a second to think about it. From what to make for breakfast, to rules about screen time, to trying to figure out what that weird-looking rash is.
The answer, as pretty much any parent will tell you, is, well, it's just overwhelming. This constant stream of decisions, fueled by an endless fire hose of information from the internet, leads to some serious information overload. And that, right there, is the core problem we're looking at. How do you cut through all that noise and find the answers that actually help? So, how in the world do you navigate that storm? Well, this is where the proposed solution comes into play, having your very own AI parenting copilot. So, say hello to HealthyBI. The idea is that it's your personal parenting copilot. It's designed to be a 24/7 pediatric assistant and a lifestyle coordinator that tries to take a lot of that guesswork out of your day. The whole point? To take these mountains of data about your kid and turn it all into clear, actionable guidance that you can actually use. Now, what I think is really interesting here is the way they frame this. It's not about an AI replacing you as a parent. Not at all. It's about supporting you. So, yeah, just think of it as your personal co-pilot for what we all know can be a pretty turbulent journey of parenting. So, that's the big idea. But what does it actually look like in real life? Let's walk through what a typical day with HealthyBI might feel like. Okay, so the whole journey really kicks off with two key steps. First up, there's a really intelligent onboarding process that's all about getting to know you and your child. That's followed by a daily game plan that puts all of that knowledge into action. And listen, we're not just talking about basic stuff here. This onboarding process is designed to capture really high context data. So yeah, of course there's the name and age, but it also gets into specific dietary notes, like if you've got a picky eater, or even what their specific interests are, like if they're obsessed with dinosaurs. And this level of detail is absolutely crucial for what comes next. Because based on that super detailed profile, the app actually generates a personalized itinerary for you every single morning. It proactively suggests a tailored breakfast and a developmentally appropriate activity. So right off the bat, a huge chunk of that morning decision fatigue is just gone. All right, let's try another scenario. You're at a friend's house, their kid is eating some snack you've never seen before, and of course, your toddler wants some. The first question that pops into your head is probably something like this, right? Is this snack even safe for my kid? This is where the Multimodal Smart Scanner feature would come in. You just point your phone's camera at the food. The AI vision gets to work, analyzing it for three really important things: its nutritional content, any potential safety hazards, like choking risks specific to your child's age, and any other age-specific risks you should know about. And after it does that quick analysis, here's the best part. It doesn't just throw a bunch of raw data at you. It gives you what the app calls a coach's recommendation, just clear, simple, actionable advice. Something like, yes, but make sure you cut it into smaller pieces. Or maybe, you know what, I'd avoid this one for now. Simple as that. Okay, let's jump to another moment that is all too familiar for so many parents. It's 2 a.m., the house is totally quiet, except for your little one. You've got a question about teething and you need a reliable answer like right now. This is where the wellness advisor comes in. It's like your 24/7 on-call expert. It's basically a chat interface, but it has a secret weapon. It's called search grounding. Now, what this means is that instead of just relying on some static, possibly outdated database, the wellness advisor pulls its answers directly from the latest pediatric information on Google search, so you can feel confident you're getting up-to-date, reliable advice, even in the middle of the night. So, we've seen the what the app does. But what about the how? Let's take a quick peek under the hood at the brains behind this thing. And this table really lays it all out perfectly. It's a great example of using the right tool for the right job. The super powerful Gemini 3 Pro Vision model, that handles the complex image analysis for the smart scanner. Then you've got the faster, more nimble Gemini 3 Flash model, which is perfect for generating those quick daily game plans. And of course, search grounding is what keeps the wellness advisor's information current and reliable. So each part of the app has its own specialized AI engine running the show. But an app like HealthyBio is really more than just a collection of cool features. It's built on a really clear and powerful philosophy: data-driven parenting,
always with a safety-first mindset.
And that whole philosophy really rests on three simple but pretty powerful pillars.
And here they are. First, safety first. Second, deep personalization. And third, this bigger shift toward what the source material calls data-driven parenting. So safety first isn't just a marketing slogan, it's literally built into the code. It's prioritized through those AI-powered vision checks we just saw with the scanner, and it's reinforced with really clear emergency disclaimers in the wellness guide, making sure parents know exactly when it's time to contact a real doctor.
Next up is deep personalization. And this is where that super detailed onboarding process we talked about earlier really pays off. It means that every single recommendation, from a recipe to a fun activity, is filtered through that unique profile you created for your child. So no generic, one-size-fits-all suggestions here. And finally, there's this big picture idea, data-driven parenting. This is where a tool like HealthyBI has the potential to be a real game changer. It's all about empowering parents to move beyond the well-meaning, but often totally contradictory anecdotal advice you get from friends and family, and instead to make decisions based on what the data suggests is best for their unique child. So all of this tech, all of this philosophy, it all leads us to one big final question. As tools like this get more and more sophisticated and woven into our daily lives, is an AI co-pilot actually the future of parenting? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure, the conversation about the role of technology and how we raise our kids is really just getting started.